Hello, hello, hello. Hope I'm not overexposed. I am plastered with makeup today because I'm exhausted. I haven't slept for about 6-7 days. Huge eyes. An hour ago my eyes were quite bloodshot. They've calmed down, thank you. But still, my eyes are just... The last few days I've been like a walking zombie. Anyway, focus. I think this is the first time I've vlogged in this location, so hello location, it's nice to meet you. Well, to be honest, this location looks quite similar to this, but I assure you, it's a new location. You might not be able to hear it, but as I'm vlogging, I'm aware that I can hear an echo. There are tunnels in this flat, tunnels of noise. The noise amplifies. So anything that goes on in this room can be heard in the corridor, and anything that goes on in the corridor can be heard by the neighbours, and vice versa. It's 11 o'clock at night, but my neighbour above never sleeps, so I think I can get away with this. They wake me up every night. I'm on a tangent, all because of sleep. I've got that brain fog. I can't concentrate. Come on, for the second time, focus. I'm out of focus, but look into my eyes. You will vlog what you intend to vlog today. Come on, Becca. I still think I'm overexposed. Anyway, who cares? It's just my face. Right, today I want to vlog about a surprise that arrived in the post, but it's not a YouTube PR related surprise. It's got nothing to do with the internet. It's got to do with my mortgage. Oh, grammar. I know, grammar police. I know. One of the many things that myself and others do on our YouTube channels is we collaborate with brands, companies, things like that, and they send us boxes of stuff to open on camera. I've done a few of those in the past. This is different. So before I talk about this box, let's just give it a bit more context as to how this is a genuine surprise. Unbeknown to me, but the people I have my mortgage with give out welcome boxes, welcome hampers, new home hampers. They are surprise boxes filled to the brim with new home related goodies for people who have just moved into their first property, stuff to help them get going. From my limited understanding, all these boxes arrive with a variety of designs. This is another box that I found from 2016, I think. Because the designs have nothing to do with the interior, they surprise us. So the exterior of my box was designed to look like it was packaging for a fish tank. And it's a long story, but my welcome box here was prematurely delivered, so it ended up with my neighbour for a while. And then I had to build up the confidence to knock on my neighbour's door and go, "Hello, I'm Rebecca, nice to meet you. You have my parcel." When my neighbour gave the box to me, they assumed it was a fish tank, so they gave it to me in a very cautious manner. So when I was carrying it back to my flat, I thought, oh no, where am I going to put this? What am I going to do with it? So when I opened it up, I was caught off guard. I was expecting the fish tank. I don't like fish. It even came with fish tank instructions. That was misleading. And I have had a brief look inside, but Mum said, film it, open it up on YouTube, treat it like an unboxing video. So I have a rough idea. But yeah, I want to go through it properly for the first time on here. Also because I don't think that many people have done this on here. It's a different type of unboxing video. Okay, here we go. That was a long intro, wasn't it? Now this is a heavy box. I must say that this is the most prettiest cardboard box I have seen for a long time, so thank you. What was that? I will not be recycling this for some time. So the first thing in the box was a letter addressed to me, just to say hello and welcome. Having worked with brands, companies, things like that, when we do unboxing videos, when we've collaborated specifically for that, the whole unboxing video like this, it's advertising. Everything in the boxes that we open has been specifically catered to us with an intent to advertise. And I understand that in me holding up the stuff in this box, it's advertising, but not in the way that I have done before. The stuff in this box was meant to sort of advertise to me as opposed to advertise to the world. And I should stress that I make no commission, I've had no communication with anybody, any brand, any company, even my mortgage people, about this box. No hashtag ad, no hashtag spawn, although in a way I'm sort of, as I said, advertising. I just wanted to be clear before I started. Right, let's go through. I mean, everything on YouTube is advertising at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not it's intentionally advertising. The first thing is popcorn, sweet popcorn. Oh, thank you. I don't mind sweet and salt popcorn, but I hate salt popcorn. When I was in the States, lots of places had butter popcorn, and it wasn't sweet enough, it was horrible. Over here, if I can afford it, when I go to the cinema and I have popcorn, I go for caramel or sweet. Anything else is revolting, so that is perfect. The next thing is tea. Now this is from a brand that I have lots of tea from, and it's called Clipper. It's a brand in the UK. I think this is normal black tea. Normal tea, the tea everyone puts milk in. For me, I don't put milk in my tea, any of my tea. I'm trying hard not to drink milk at the moment because of my hormonal acne that I have covered with a ton of Dermablend and concealer. It's horrendous, don't look. And even when the hormonal acne doesn't look bad, my skin is full of lumps. It's terrible. So milk, But I do drink black tea, so I will drink this. Or my dad will. My dad loves this tea. My mum's been over more than my dad, and my mum's drunk me out of coffee so far. I need coffee as well. So yeah, I recommend Clipper. And their sleep tea, actually. Tote bag. I must admit, I have something like 30 odd tote bags, to the point where I'm giving people tote bags, because I have too many. That's quite pretty though. In the sense it's colourful, whereas lots of mine are quite boring, or have faded. I've got about 20 in a bag over there, and my mum's got the other half back at home. My mum started using them though, which is good. Then we get on to vouchers, which I suppose is quite boring, but from my perspective, I'm happy. Just checking my address isn't on anything. Oh, I always get this company's name wrong. This is a £20 voucher off of Ocado shopping, but I always call it avocado because when I see the word, that's what I think it says, and it's green. That doesn't help. But thank you. There's £10 off electrics. There's £60 off wine. Obviously, some of this comes with a catch, but for the most part, it helps. Not everything in here is money off stuff. For example, the DVLA. For those of you who don't know, the DVLA stands for the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, and this is basically telling me that if I haven't licensed my car to my new address, I need to do it stat. But it's okay, I've done it. And thank goodness I've done it because I got a parking ticket for parking in my own bay last week. My parking permit fell off, and there's no lights out there, so at night time I can't see whether or not there's anything on my dashboard, and because my car is registered, I can prove that it's my bay. Oh, it was distressing finding that ticket. And I found it the day after the snow. I was clearing my windscreen with my de-icer and running the windscreen wipers, and then this ticket just went across the dashboard. My heart. And there was a phone call to my mum in a state of panic, but my mum calmed me down and said, no, it's fine, you can appeal. Even now my heart's bumping. Bumping? Beeping. Beeping? Pulsing. I'm on a tangent. Anyway, DVLA notification. There's a 10% voucher off Wayfair and a whole booklet about stuff you can buy from Wayfair. At the moment, I'm not looking to buy anything. I have an IKEA wish list. I put it on standby because stuff's happened since that video. But eventually I will buy a few things from IKEA. But I'm also lucky at the moment because so many things around me have been given to me by family members, or I've sourced things from locations or people. I have a shoe rack now, which is exciting. You can tell you're an adult when those basic things mean the world. To summarise, somebody in this block was moving out. I saw them moving out. They asked me if I wanted anything, and I took the shoe rack. Thanks, ex-neighbour. Cheap, cheerful, but it works. So I don't need to buy something from IKEA for the time being. There's a booklet about how to save money on electrics. I must admit I'm a bit overloaded in electricity bills and companies and tariffs and stuff like that. Everyone around me right now is on economy 7, so the electricity is cheaper at night. So everyone around me does their washing in the middle of the night. I'm about to change my tariff. I'm looking at what's best right now, which is why I need to go through this. And that would be better for me, but I would not do my washing in the middle of the night. That's unfair. That's another reason why I've not slapped neighbours washing. There's a card from Simba. I think it's a mattress company. I am lucky in that I have a lovely mattress. It's an Ergoflex. It's several years old, but I'm lucky, especially with my back, to have an Ergoflex. It helps. We have 50p off some noodles from Kabuto and a pot of Caputo noodles, We have some black sacks. I'm running low, actually, so that's good timing. It's frustrating because where I'm living, the recycling is limited. They don't recycle plastic. They don't recycle lots of stuff, so I am keeping all the stuff that I can recycle and then taking it home when I go back home to Essex, my parents. It's quicker and it saves more time than going to the tip, wherever the tip is. I have no idea where it is. But I am still trying my best for the environment, even if where I'm living don't. The next thing is kitchen roll. Oh, I needed this yesterday. But it's okay because kitchen roll is something that you will eventually run out of. So to have more is great. No, that's loo roll. That does look like kitchen roll though. Here is the kitchen roll. Next thing is sugar to go with the tea. We have some cleaning stuff. Flash, and the dirt is gone. I can't remember the catchphrase. It's been so long since I watched telly. I've been doing some online surveys this week and several of them were asking me about adverts that I had or hadn't seen. And I haven't seen any. Okay, cool. Sorry. So I have some washing tabs. Don't eat them. Unfortunately, although I moved in with the assumption that I had a dishwasher, can't say that, dishwasher, my dishwasher doesn't work. My mum thinks I have to get a new one. And from a personal perspective, that is frustrating, not only because I don't like doing the dishes, but money. You know, I've got to get rid of that one and buy a new one. And the fact that the person that lived here before knew that and got away with it. But no, it's good. I've got some washing stuff. Febreze! Oh, fantastic. Okay, this is the classic fragrance. Come on. No, it would help if I took the top off. No. I can't seem to get it to work for a minute. Am I doing it wrong? This shouldn't be that hard. Come on. You know, I'm just going to take the top off. Oh no, it's moving. Is there instructions? How do I start this? No. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. I can't smell it. Ah, there we go. It smells like laundry. Because I know a couple of years ago I had a lavender one that was just, oh. And now I have room sprays. Oh, now I can smell that. Gosh, that's strong. Before I sprayed that, I smelled of this perfume from Lush. I've got it all over my wrists. For me, that smells like a Lush store. I recommend that. Okay. We have a magazine, Ideal Home. You know, a couple of years ago, I saw lots of bloggers talking about homeware, home hauls, and I wasn't interested at all. Now I am. There's so many bloggers that are doing fantastic renovation and really extensive hauls, things like that, and I can't do anything like that right now. Eventually I will paint, but I'm not on the same level. But I will try my best. I will do hauls, I will talk about things honestly, like the fact I got my television stand from the skip of my neighbour. I will be honest. But I do find it interesting, people's tastes, where they get things from, bargains. Maybe I'm getting old. What is this? This is some sort of stain remover. I do need some stuff in my shower. There's loads of copper stuff around the plug holes. We have some biscuits. That's good because I don't have any biscuits. I'm not a biscuit fan, but when people come over, it's good to have biscuits. We have some Soflora, 3-in-1 limited edition winter morning concentrated disinfectant. That sounds good. Oh, this has a fragrance. I'm not going to spray it now because there's too many fragrances in the air. Also, I've got my diffuser somewhere nearby. Smells of amber. And I think the very last thing I have is a sponge. Again, I will need this at some point. I think we're done. I do think the box is missing a few things. I mean, it would have been great if there was a boyfriend in the box. I'm just saying. That's the entirety of my box. Ta-da! I am immensely grateful for everything in this box. Because everything helps, unlike the Tesco advert, every little helps. It does. Again, talking about gratitude, I'm in a position where I do have some of this stuff already, and this will come into play eventually, but for lots of people when they move in, they don't have anything. I mean, after getting a mortgage, who has any money left? I wouldn't say it's a lifeline, but it can be a massive boost. So on behalf of them and me, thank you. Whilst I have been holding up products, none of this was #spawn, #ads. Nationwide, if you would like to work together in the future, let me know. I'm up for it. As usual, I will tune in downstairs in the comments section, so comment away. I will join you later. I'm now going to go and make myself a cup of tea, have a break, and then film something else if I feel like it. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.